You sound like a bitch.
Shut the fuck up.
Your fans become your haters.
You done?
Weird's weird.
All right.
You yelling at the mic. Weird.
Doing this
Yelling
once.
at the mic. Weird's weird. Why you yelling at the mic?
Alright, what's up YouTube? It's your boy Jarice, back at it with another video. So, today I'm gonna be responding to this post I saw on Facebook, and I'm gonna break it down as to why black women have such a hard time dating in 2019 because of posts like this. But, let me just give you a little bit of background on how I came across it, right? So, I was scrolling down my timeline and let's just say there's this black female and she's the one that shared this post, and yeah, I read it, analyzed it, and I was just like, it's posts like these that give black women the wrong mindset when it comes to dating, and then they'll get upset when dudes like me are out in public with white and Hispanic women, but you know, these are the same chicks that didn't want to be with dudes like me in the first place, which makes no sense. They'll go, oh, you brothers always want to date outside the race, like y'all don't appreciate black women, yada yada yada. And it's just like, nah, that's really not it. But here, let me go ahead and read the post, and I'll break it down and give a little bit of commentary along the way. So, from Mr. Chuck Lowry, it says, I'll deal with a black woman's attitude and mouth. Oh man, that was an awkward pause because I was going to keep reading it. But here, I guess I'll commentate as I read through it. So, I'll deal with a black woman's attitude and mouth. Alright, congratulations, my guy. You are volunteering to deal with a black woman's attitude and mouth. Congratulations. You want a pat on the back? Like, I choose to not deal with a black woman's attitude and mouth because, yeah, you come at me out of pocket like that, guess what? I'm sorry, you single. Like, I ain't got time to be dealing with that shit. Which is primarily why I don't even check for black women, because I know I'm gonna have to deal with the quote-unquote black woman's attitude and mouth. But, reading on. Because at the end of the day, when everyone turn their back on you, they have your back. I'm gonna have to call you out on some bullshit right there. Just because a woman's black don't mean she gonna stick with you through thick and thin. That's no woman, my guy. But, you know, I guess you can be under the false pretense that a black woman will stick by you through everything. I mean, you lose your job, you lose your house, you lose your car. I guess a black woman's gonna be there for you because, you know, black women are ride or die, right? You know, supposedly, that's what they say. Even when you don't have theirs. Well, niggas haven't had black women's back for a while now, you know, getting them pregnant and then running off. Leaving them with kids and shit. But, you know, oh man, they done went without so we can have it all growing up. See, right there he's talking about single moms, because I'm guessing he came from a single mom household, and I'm guessing his mom preached to him all that pro-black, you need to stand in it with a black woman, and you need to love your black women, and all the usual rhetoric. But hey, I mean, my mom had to sacrifice some stuff for me growing up, you know what I'm saying? Because I come from a single mom household too. But guess what? Just because my mom's a black woman doesn't mean I'm gonna exclusively date black men because my mom was a black woman. That makes no sense. But anyway, reading on, I don't believe black women are bitter. They are hurt and tired. Raising kids by themselves and being called names when they ask the dad that bounced on them for another family for help. Alright, they are hurt and tired, raising kids by themselves. How about black women start by picking better men who actually show you that they have a career path lined up and that they're gonna go somewhere, and, you know, not the dude that you let move in and, you know, bring his PlayStation, ain't got no job and ain't got no kind of future. Some of these chicks be letting dudes move in with them and they don't even be having cars. Like, bruh. Like, this dude can't get from point A to point B by himself, but you let him bring his whole PlayStation in with you. Like, come on now. And then it says, being called names when they ask the dad that bounced on him for another family for help. There's probably a reason why he bounced on you and went to another family. Because obviously there was something missing with you that he found that he wanted somewhere else. Like, come on now. If you so perfect, then the dude wouldn't leave you. Or is that just an assumption that I'm making completely out of nowhere? Alright. Says, if you can't handle a black woman's attitude, then just say you weak, but no need to bash him. Alright, so I hate that saying so much. If you can't handle a black woman's attitude, like, me choosing not to deal with a black woman's attitude, and, well, I guess in my case, since I don't even really check for black women, let me just rephrase it like this. Me not dealing with any woman's attitude does not make me weak. That just means I don't have the time or the patience for bullshit. Like, I go to work, like, I come home, the last thing I want to come home to is a bitchy woman. But that's just me. But black women love to pass it off as, you can't handle a black woman's attitude, so you weak. Like, no, boo boo. That's not how this works. Me not dealing with your attitude is just me not putting up with your bullshit, because I don't believe in the whole black queen slay fucking bullshit that's been passed down through the black community. Like, sorry, not sorry. And no need to bash him. Okay, I got plenty of black female friends. Like, I don't go and make it my mission in life to bash black women. Like, we talk, we discuss problems that black women / the black community have as a whole. Black men, you know, pumping and dumping these women and leaving them with kids, and then they'll get upset when, you know, black women starting to bash them. But, you know, it's a very vicious cycle. Says, cuss me out all you want, because I know when the world feel like it's on my shoulder, my one shoulder, I know you about to hug up on me and tell me we in this together. Okay, believe that if you want to. Lose your house, lose your job, lose your car, see how long she stick around. Especially if you was paying for her lifestyle. Like, if you are financially supporting a black woman, like, you know, unlike most cases in 2019, if you are financially supporting a black woman and you lose all your resources, like, I mean all of them, like, I want to see how long she stick around, because we're not just gonna sit here and pretend like black women aren't the most materialistic women in society at this day and age. Even though most of them come from poverty / middle class homes / single mom homes and all this other fuckery. Like, but we just gonna ignore that. It's simple. We treat them better and they will have better attitudes. God, this nigga's stupid as fuck. Alright, so it's simple. We treat them better and they will have better attitudes. No, that's not how this works. It's not up to me as a man to fix your attitude. You fix your attitude from within. Like, I'm sorry. Like, I'm not gonna treat you better and then expect you to have a better attitude. You need to look within yourself and fix your own attitude. That way, men, specifically black men, because that's who these black women want to date, because black women know that they are not a lot of people's type. Like, I guarantee you the stigma will disappear. It's not up to men to put you on a pedestal and treat you like queens, because that's really what y'all want. Listening to too much Beyonce and freaking Oprah and Tyler Perry and all these other cucks like Mr. Chuck Lowry right here. Like, I guarantee you, if you fix your attitude problems and stop believing all the stuff you see on TV and in the mainstream media, watching too much of the Real Housewives and freaking all this other bullshit, Cardi B and all this other bullshit, Like, I guarantee you, once y'all get rid of the stigma of the angry black woman, then more black men will be wanting to deal with you. Says, stop comparing them to other races and acting like they worthless. I don't know who that's supposed to be addressed to, but I mean, when it comes to women, I mean, like, who else are you going to compare black women to? I mean, you can compare them to other black women, I guess. I mean, I know there aren't, like, I know every black woman isn't ghetto / has an attitude problem. I know that. That should go without saying. It's pretty fucking obvious. But when the vast majority have attitude problems, and you look outside the race, and, you know, white chicks and Mexican chicks, or I can't even say Mexican, I guess Hispanic chicks, you know, they're a little bit more feminine, a little bit more docile, you know, it's kind of hard not to compare them, because it's like, why would I deal with a black woman's attitude and mouth when I can get a nice, calm, feminine woman? Because I like peace and quiet. I'm sorry. Like, I'm not dealing with no attitude. I ain't dealing with no mouth just because your mama black, so that means you should, or you contribute in the black genocide. Ain't you ashamed? Like, no, not really. Like, I'll deal with any female who gives me peace and quiet that I'm physically attracted to. Like, sorry, I don't prioritize putting black women at the top of that list. But, you know, and acting like they worthless. If that was the case with me, then I would not have any black female friends. Like, I mean, it is what it is. Like, they know they have attitude problems. Like, they know they run off at the mouth a lot. I mean, hey, that's cool. I mean, I'm not in a committed relationship with you, so not my problem. I'm gonna let your boyfriend deal with it. And I think I talked to like maybe 5 black chicks since I've been 18. And yeah, needless to say, yeah, the stereotypical black woman's attitude and mouth. Like, this one chick I met on Tinder, you know, I told her, like, hey, like, I'm not interested in you anymore because, you know, you a little bit immature. Like, I mean, yeah, you got your associate's degree, you know, you got you a little bit of education, you know, you got goals and all that, but, you know, at the end of the day, she was still a little ratchet, you know, she still had attitude. Like, I mean, physically, I mean, I think I'd give her like an 8.5, maybe. Somewhere between 8 and 8.5. Like, she was cute as hell. But, you know, it was basically like interacting with a high schooler. A high schooler, like, the personality of a high schooler, and she had the personality of my little half sister. So, needless to say, I was kind of like, nah. And she even sounded like my little half sister too, which was like even worse. So I was just like, nope, 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 nope. And then this other chick I met on Bumble, like, she was asking me, you know, the stereotypical, what do you want out of dating? I'm like, you know, just a life partner, you know, no kids, no marriage via the state marriage contract. Well, I just told her no marriage because, you know, marriage laws are kind of bad in the United States, right? But needless to say, she didn't take to it too well, and she started copping an attitude with me, talking about, oh, you immature, you need to grow up. And I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, bitch, I just started talking to you, like, we ain't even hang out in person. And I'm gonna need her ass to calm down because, one, she was fat. Like, she had like pictures of like her neck up, and I was like, huh. And I started scrolling through the rest of her pictures, and I was like, oh no, like, she had to weigh at least 200. And I'm just like, well, you a little bit too fat. But, you know, needless to say, conversation went on. We started talking and chilling, you know. About 3 days later, I saw a video of a guy who had to split his lottery winnings with his ex-wife, or I guess you can't say ex, but they were separated at the time. And it just goes to show that marriage laws in the United States are kind of ass towards men. So obviously, I don't plan on getting married unless there's like marriage law reform. But, you know, because a lot of these chicks don't want to just, you know, just have a ceremony without the government getting involved. you need a state marriage license to make it official so they can take half your shit. But anyway, I sent her the link to the video, and then next thing you know, her whole Bumble profile's deleted. And here, check it out, right? So I ended up digging, found her Facebook, and yeah, guess what she comes from? Single mom. Single mom with 8 kids. And this chick told me she was trying to have 5 kids. And I'm just like, what? So you come from a single mom who had 8 kids, don't know how many baby daddies, and you trying to have 5. And the first chick, I think her mom had like 5 kids, and she was talking about having like 4 or 3. And I'm just like, so y'all coming from single mom households with a lot of kids, and y'all trying to have all these kids. And you could be like, well, they were probably looking for you to help build a family. Like, no, I don't want kids at all. Like, it's not my job to reproduce with black women and rebuild the black community, quote unquote. And then, last thing it says, plus, they're hands down the finest women on earth. For real, for real. That's pretty subjective. I mean, hey, if you feel that black women are the most beautiful, that's up to you. I ain't gonna argue with you on that point. I mean, hey, date who you date, love who you love, my guy. I'ma just say, for me, black women weren't checking for me. They still don't be checking for me, and they never do until they see me out in public with somebody outside the race. But, you know, you can't talk about that. And then look, you go to the comment sections, right? Best post ever. I'm done scrolling for today. Don't want to see anything else. This is awesome. I'm gonna save it to keep reposting. You got the clapping emoji. Oh my god, thank you for show. You see, there you have the truth. 100. I felt this. I love this. Salute, brother, cause this real, or cause that real spill. Niggas do anything for clout. Bruh, yup. I gotta like that one. Yup. Simping hard. Any man that will allow a woman to cuss him out all they want. Bruh. Oh my god, niggas go. I didn't even. Bruh, oh my god, that is bad, bruh. I didn't read the comments. I was like, this is like basically a live stream that I'm recording, but bro, some of the ignorant comments on here are just proving the point. The finest on this earth. 2 sides to everything. 2 sides to everything. Not all black women have attitude. Ha. Ha ha ha. I already did say that though, so. Oh man. Sad our black men can't agree with him. He speaks the truth, and for showing it, stop belittling us and have our backs like we got yours. Bitch, you done crazy. Oh man. Yup. Oh man. This dude. At least there are some niggas that called him out on this simp ass bullshit. Like, bruh, I ain't letting no female cuss me out. Cause if she do, she's single faster than Thanos gonna hit that snap. Like, no. But that's all I got for this video, man. I'm out.
Hey.